All right, guys, how's it going? So, Levi Colwill, is again being linked with Liverpool Football Club. This is a player that's been linked with us on and off considerably for some time. He's, of course, at Chelsea. Sorry, I'm sure you know that. He's a centre-back, but he can also play left. Is he left back? Yeah, left back as well. He's 20 years of age. He is under contract until 2029. That's right. He signed a 6-year deal. He signed a 6-year deal last year. I remember that. And there is an option for a further year on top of that. So there's a sign of, they like him. They do like him. There's new reports out about this kid. If I can find them, I will just briefly go over them with you. Now, the latest suggestions are that PSG and Liverpool are tracking him. Both tracking him in case Chelsea are forced to sell more academy players to help them balance the books. The Blues are under some pressure to stay in line with Premier League profit and sustainability rules, and selling academy players counts as a pure profit in their financial accounts. Obviously, he's been a key player for them, starting almost every game. Liverpool and Man City both considered moves for him last summer before he renewed with Chelsea. PSG, the latest club to consider going in for him. I don't think what does it say here? Suitors hope Chelsea's continued underperformance will force them to keep selling academy players to balance the books. This, from what I heard when we were first starting being linked with him, was that we had scouted him. We'd been watching him and stuff like that. There was an interest in him, but I think Liverpool have an interest in dozens and dozens and dozens of players. It doesn't mean that they ever get put forward for, to play recruitment. Like this is a recruitment recommendation or something like that. I think that our interest in him last year, was fairly credible, serious. Well, how do you define serious? I shouldn't use words like that because your serious might differ from mine. I just think it was more, I think we had more than a passing interest in him. I think Liverpool were really considering him, and seeing if they could do something. But obviously he signed that contract. And like I've been saying recently, you need to be extremely cautious at the moment of players that are being linked with us. We don't have a sporting director, so, who's going to negotiate these deals? The manager's leaving, so who he once liked, is the next manager going to like them? So I would be very cautious with a lot of the transfer claims and rumours at the moment. As I said yesterday, I think in a video, that the scouting network is still continuing as normal, obviously, and they'll be still compiling dossiers on for the new manager. Boom, there we go. We think this kid's all right, take a look at him. But obviously there's not going to be any scouts deployed on behalf of the manager because the manager's leaving. So, the manager could say, well, I think he'd be a good addition to the next manager, but the next manager is going to be his own man, right? So I'd be cautious with the transfer links. And my opinion on this link resurfacing, I can imagine Liverpool would monitor his situation. So, you've got all these different people that are underneath the management team, recruitment team. They've still got opinions about who are good footballers and who would be good for the club and any manager at the club. So they're still going to have their opinions. And if he becomes available, or there's a whiff of that, then people are going to be saying, hey, we should still be looking at him, because the new manager, how could he not like him, sort of thing. But I do think that I'm just a little bit suspicious by this batch of reports this time, that's all. Because I know some of you will go, oh, we're linked with him again. Must be something in it. I'm not so sure. Last year, yeah. This time, I think Liverpool would have a passing interest. I try to define things really. It's really important when you give an opinion, because people can spin it or make it more serious or whatever. Liverpool right now would be, I would say, monitoring his situation. I know people say monitoring FC, but I think Liverpool would monitor the situation if he became available and PSG went in for him. and there was a whiff that, you know, that he might be sold, then I think Liverpool would say, right, let's have a look, we need to look at this or consider it. That's it. I don't even know if I've explained myself well. Basically, he's linked with us again. He was really, we were really interested in him before, but was that Klopp? And he's been linked with us again. I'm not too sure about the current situation. I don't believe the current reports. That's it. That's where I am right now. I hope I've explained that to you properly. If you appreciate the video, it doesn't mean you agree with me, it's all over the place. Please give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment. All right, guys, cheers.